Hey guys, it's Brian here, back with the haul video. I got 4 titles that I'm going to show you today. So I'm just going to get right into it. This is the first haul for 2025. All right, so first up, we have Alien Romulus on 4K. This is the 4K Steelbook, and this is one of the few times where I actually prefer the standard slipcover edition to the Steelbook. But unfortunately, we didn't actually end up getting the slipcover editions here in Canada, and I think it has something to do because we have to have French and Canadian on the artwork, and I don't think Sony wanted to spend the extra cash on doing like dual bilingual slipcovers, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure had Disney held on to distribution of their physical media, we would have got slipcovers. Um, but I did see that this was on sale for a decent price on Amazon.ca, so I ordered it. And this is the second release I got for this, because the first time when it came, it was damaged. And it was damaged really bad. Like, it was actually bent right in the middle here, in the center. And I didn't even bother to even open it up, because I was pretty sure that the discs inside were damaged as well, probably even broken in half. So I just sent it back and sent in for a replacement. And fortunately, when it came, it was fine, but I was really worried about it. I don't know if I'm gonna order any more steelbooks through Amazon for that reason, because I just put it in the bubble mailer, and I think it got damaged in transit. I'm not sure if I showed the back of the J card, but there it is. I did watch this one again, and I really did enjoy it. And they did improve the special effects on the Rook character. I haven't checked it out on Disney Plus. I think Disney Plus still has the original theatrical special effects, where this one has the updated special effects. But it did look better than it did in the theater. Another thing too I find interesting is, like, this did get a VHS release, and I noticed that a lot of VHS collectors that are making their own custom VHS releases for Alien Romulus, and they're doing like a VHS trilogy with the original Alien, Alien Romulus, and Aliens. And at some point, I might actually watch the 3 films as its own trilogy at some point to see how that plays. I'm sure it'll probably quite enjoyable. So that's Alien Romulus. Okay, next up we have another steelbook, and this is Stir of Echoes. This one comes with a really cool slipcover, which is kind of interesting since they did it on a steelbook. It probably should have been like maybe in a hard box or something. I took the steelbook out of the case because I didn't want to struggle pulling it out for the video. So this is how it looks outside of this slipcase. There's the back, and I'll open it up so you can get a good shot of how it looks all together. And I do like how each disc has its own separate disc art. This one says Sleep, and the other says Dig. Really do enjoy this movie. This is an upgrade. I had the old Artisan DVD that I bought back in 2000. I really do enjoy this movie a lot. Now, this movie had the unfortunate situation of coming out a few months after The Sixth Sense, and they're very similar movies, but I prefer this movie to The Sixth Sense. I think it's the better of the 2 movies, and it doesn't rely on any kind of sad or silly twist ending. So enjoy this one a lot. And I'm really happy this one actually showed up undamaged. This is a Lionsgate steelbook, as you can see here. It's got the first pressing. I probably won't be buying too many more of these. They're just too expensive, but I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. All right. Next up, we have Terrifier 3, and this has got the lenticular cover. I got this at Walmart. The thing is, on release day, when I went there after work, they didn't have any new movies out. And I actually got this the same day that I got Alien Romulus when it came in the mail, and it was damaged. So I actually ended up going back to pick something else up at Walmart, and I happened to look over again at the movie section, and they were stocking it. And this was like around after 7. So I don't know what I'm going to do. when it comes to that, because if they're not putting the movies out right away, you know, I'm going to end up missing out, because this one sold out pretty quickly at Walmart. Like now, my local Walmarts either have the DVD or the standard Blu-ray, but this one hasn't been restocked. Now I expect it to be restocked. So I did enjoy this movie a lot, although it's like the third film in the series, but it's like they decided to make it the middle part of a trilogy. It's almost as if The Empire Strikes Back was the third film in the Star Wars trilogy, as opposed to like or the Star Wars saga, as opposed to the second film. So it's more of a stopgap film, although it is super gory. And this film would have been banned in Ontario, Canada back in the 80s had they tried to release it. But I did enjoy this one, and I am looking towards watching part 4 when that comes out. Okay, and last up for the haul, we have Subservience with Megan Fox. Now this film is okay. The main problem is it stands in the shadow of Megan. They're basically very similar movies. Like this one, Megan Fox is like this robot nanny that malfunctions and becomes murderous, as these movies go. This one is interesting in a sense because they kind of sleazed it up. Although to a certain extent it doesn't make sense. Like in the film, she's a nanny robot, but for some reason she has a fully functioning vagina. So I don't know why they would give a nanny robot vagina, because in this movie, in this universe of this movie, they do have robot servants, like they're doctors or nurses, and like the ones that are in the operation room, they show a scene, they don't have mouths, but for some reason she's a nanny robot. So I can see if she was a sex robot, but she's really a nanny robot, so it makes no sense for her vagina. But anyway, she seduces the husband for whatever reason. So basically this movie is like Megan meets the hand that rocks the cradle. And in fact, the little girl in that movie is in this one as an adult. She plays the mom in this one. I'm not sure what her name is. I probably should look that up. But it's an okay movie. And this movie also teases kind of like a Westworld style robot uprising, but it doesn't really happen in the film. I don't think they had the budget. Like as a thriller, it's quite serviceable, you know. It's just that you know, it doesn't really have the budget, and they probably should have played up the sleaziness. It would have made more sense if the Megan Fox's character in the film was actually like a pleasure robot as opposed to a nanny robot. Like the guy basically bought like a robotic girlfriend that went psychotic as opposed to a nanny robot. But it's a decent movie. It's not as bad as people are saying it is. It just, you know, it's just derivative. That's all. All right, guys. So that's pretty much my haul. But before I go, I'm going to give away a couple of the codes, digital codes from some of the movies I had today. So most people don't really watch all the way to the end. So if you do, you can take advantage. All right. So first up, we have the code for Stir of Echoes. Now these only work in America. So unfortunately, because this is like this was an import. So there you go. On the back of that one. And then we have the one for Alien Romulus, which kind of surprised me that they even had a digital code, because this is on Disney Plus, and usually they didn't do that for Prey. And I think this might here, I don't know if this is part of the instructions on the back, or it's just this here, I'm not sure. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you all later.